Sustainable Community Creation. One Community Weekly Progress Update, number 700.
One Community is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are creating open source and free shared blueprints and resources, tools and tutorials, and do-it-yourself instructions for highest good living. Creating solution models that create additional solution creating models in the service of all life on this planet. This includes highest good approaches to food, energy, housing, education, for-profit and non-profit business creation, society, and earth stewardship.
Hello, fabulous people. Welcome back to another episode of One Community's Weekly Progress Update. My name is Jay. This is our August 17th, 2026 edition, and today I want to talk about sustainable community creation and advancing sustainable community creation and how One Community is being designed as a prototype community to function as a teacher demonstration hub to create a pathway to global sustainability within one generation. And so for us, sustainable community creation is what we're all about. What you see happening in the background of this video are the components that we are open sourcing and free sharing as a pathway to sustainable community creation. And One Community is meant to be the first sustainable community to open source the complete process for replication so it can be implemented as either the complete teacher demonstration hub that combines everything that you see happening in the back of this video, or as individual components so that people can take the aspects that they want and you can apply them in your life in whatever way works for you. So it might be, rather than building a complete sustainable community, the complete model with food, energy, housing, the fulfilled living model, education, economics, and stewardship, instead of building something that has all those, maybe you're just interested in growing food that you're sure has no pesticides, herbicides, or fungicides sprayed on it. Or maybe you're interested in setting up a small microgrid for your community or for your home. Or maybe you're interested in building a home that is built without any carcinogenic and toxic materials, that's going to last longer, be more artistic and beautiful, and that you can build with your friends and family, in a period of just a few weeks, something like that. Or maybe you're interested in starting a home education program or running a social and recreation model for your community that is based on creating a culture of growth and sharing, where people share their passions and their things that they're most excited about in an environment where other people can bring in, like a knowledge sharing type of environment, and hosting free classes and things like that. Or maybe you're interested in resource-based economy, or maybe you're interested in one of our many resources under the stewardship model that cover things like the best ways for communities to approach recycling, or the most sustainable shower heads or faucets or toilets or urinals or hand dryers or insulation or adhesives, paints, primers, all that kind of stuff. We've done the research on all this, and we're continuing to do the research on this to create One Community as a model community demonstrating radical sustainability and a pathway for sustainable community creation for anybody that would like to live in an environment that has specifically been designed to be the healthiest, most supportive, holistically supportive, and uh, beneficial environment that we can imagine. And that was how One Community originally started. Was the idea is like, how do we create a retreat essentially where people can come and experience the healthiest food, the healthiest living environment, amazing education, a recreation and social architecture where there's always something fun and interesting to do, and it's all for free and all within walking distance, and it's just like an all-inclusive resort. As we started developing and getting farther and farther along in the process, we realized that, hey, if we can create this amazing space that we're designing and we can make it easy enough and affordable enough, what we're creating will be attractive to so many people. It was so much, objectively, so much better than the way that people are living right now. If we can make it easy enough and affordable enough, the idea could become a self-replicating model for global sustainability. It could be a pathway for anyone to live this way. Is what we really want to do. We want to create a way so that anybody that's interested in living this way has a pathway to doing that. And if we can create a self-replicating model and get enough people involved in that, we could essentially reach the tipping point, the critical mass of participation, such that we could provide this opportunity for anyone interested in living this way to be able to do so, and we could actually create a sustainable civilization. That that is our ultimate goal. And so it started with the idea of like, well, this is the most amazing way that I can imagine for myself to live, coming from a holistic health background and studying all these different areas and how you could apply radical sustainability to these and the benefits for an individual in living that way. And then realizing that, well, to really live this way, a community is the way to really implement all these different components in a way that is far superior to the way that people are living right now, and to really be able to run the social and recreational model, the ability to really let's try it again, the ability to really be able to run the food programs and to be able to grow a diversity of food that truly rivals what people can get in the grocery store and that has enough volume and diversity to be able to provide the majority of your food needs so you know that you're growing the best, healthiest food without any herbicides, pesticides, or fungicides, to really build homes that are radically sustainable and to be able to source the different aspects of that at the best price and to be able to do lots of research and studying on that to continue to evolve those so they become even better and better and better. I mean, really, a community is a way to do that. So we're creating the community to do that. And in our sustainable community creation process, we're open sourcing and free sharing all the different steps for all the different components so that people can implement the individual components if they're not interested in building a complete community. And so we can do the research and continue to evolve this process first and foremost for ourselves and open sourcing and free sharing because we want to see a world that works for everyone. And that is our gift to, generations to come, because we want our grandchildren's grandchildren to grow up in a sustainable world. And because a model like this is the comprehensive solution to the greatest challenges that humanity is facing right now. It addresses them all because they're not just interrelated. And when I say all, I'm talking about food insecurity, homelessness, social injustice and inequality, crime, poverty, lack of energy infrastructure, lack of internet access, lack of quality education, all these different things, putting them all together in one place because we see them as not only as interrelated, but as interdependent. And so the band-aid approach to these kinds of things has not worked. These problems are still prominent in our society. And so it's time for the comprehensive solution. It's time for a comprehensive solution that looks at all these different things as interdependent, says how do we address them all simultaneously? How do we bring together a think tank of people from around the world, different cultures, different ideas, but with the singular goal of how do we live and create for the highest good of all people in life on this planet, to create a world that works for everyone and to design the engine for change that we need to get people on board and to make this a new paradigm of living that is accessible for everybody because it is objectively better than the way that most people are living right now. And how do you make it easy enough and affordable enough so that the idea will spread on its own? And open sourcing and free sharing all the plans, doing all the hard work that we're doing, hundreds of thousands of hours of research and design and development that we're doing, moving to the point where we'll be able to share the stamped plans, being able to share our purchase orders, being able to share our complete process, everything we learned during the process, all the steps involved in everything that it is that we're doing, so that people will be able to learn from our mistakes, avoid our mistakes, and build off of the platform that we're creating to create the version of it that works best for you and your family and your friends and anybody else's family and friends is interested. And then the more organizations get involved with us and want to work as a collaborative organization, open sourcing and free sharing their own versions, adaptations, and iterations, the more versions there will be. Because we're open sourcing our actual open source process, building software to support this whole thing, building an extensive website with additional pages so we can promote the projects that other people are creating and open source their adaptations, modifications, and use everything that we're doing as a template for replication. So this is our idea for super improved food, energy, housing, fulfilled living, education, economics, stewardship systems, and as a foundation for breakthrough living and thriving models that anybody can access. And so if you'd like to help out, visit our helping page. If you'd like to donate, that's certainly appreciated. We're 100% volunteer, nonprofit, non-governmental organization. I'm a volunteer as well. We're doing this because we want to live this way, because we want to help other people live this way also. So everything helps and makes a difference to what we're doing. Like and subscribe, hit the like button if you like. The easiest way to support us. Add a comment to the video saying, hey, we love what you're doing. Those kinds of things help us out as well. Visit us on social media. We're on all the different social media accounts to make it as easy as possible to share our information, help us get the information out there and to access what it is that we're doing, as well as a whole bunch of other things that we found that are really supportive. We're always promoting other people's projects and things on social media also. And visit our blog if you'd like to see exactly what our all-volunteer team has accomplished within the last week. Visit our website if you'd like to access all the open source tools, resources, and do-it-yourself instructions covering all aspects of sustainability, or just Google anything related to sustainability in one community, and you'll see that we've probably got a page about it. And yeah, stick around and watch to the end if you'd like to help out our algorithm and give a couple minute look at what all the major bullet points are for our project, the major components, and how they contribute to sustainability community creation, because that's really that's our thing. That's what we're into. So yeah, with that said, thanks for watching the end, and until next week, we will of course keep on keeping on. Thank you for following our progress.
The one community approach to highest good housing is eco-artistic home building that is affordable, sustainable, do-it-yourself duplicable, resource and space efficient, and consists of 7 different sustainably constructed village models. One Community is also creating an open-source duplicable city center. It is designed to be LEED Platinum certified, provide 12 guest rooms, dining for over 150 people, and laundry and recreation space for over 300 people, all while saving money, time, space, and resources. One Community's approach to highest good food is duplicable almost anywhere, scalable for different needs, more biodiverse and nutritious, part of forwarding a global open-source botanical garden collaborative, and includes 9 different free, shared, and duplicable growing environments. One Community's approach to highest good education is designed for all age groups, adaptable to any schooling environment, inspiring and fun for all participants, includes national standards, all subjects, lesson plans, teaching strategies, learning strategies and tools, classroom design, and more. The One Community approach to highest good society is globally focused, individually enriching, cooperative and collaborative, includes a highest good network and application, 4 different economic models, and combines fulfilled living and true earth stewardship for the benefit of all people and all life on this planet.